Samurai. My name is Patrick Gravel. Welcome to 2020, a brand new video by yours truly. Today we're going to do 5 easy tests that you could do to maintain your shoulder health at the same time as assessing if the shoulder's in danger of coming to an injury. Okay, now before we start, guys, it's important that you understand that no pain or discomfort should be ever felt when trying these, okay? So first test, forearm flexibility. You'd be surprised at the amount of shoulder injuries that can come up from tight forearms, either the flexors or extensors. So I'm going to show you the test right now. I want you to stand straight, arm in front, and it's like stopping a car. You're a cop with a traffic light, okay? So I want you to see if you can do a perfect 90 degrees up or down. So here's the test. Arm right in front. I'm stopping the car in front. As you can see, without any discomfort, I still have a little bit of range of motion missing to get a beautiful 90 degrees here. So that's a red light for me. I'm going to come down, and that's a red light even more. I have even less wrist extensor flexibility. So my forearms definitely needs a stretch. So that's a test that you can do, and that's test number 1. Number 2 is called the shoulder reach test. And what are we trying to assess? Well, one of the components we're trying to see is the rotator cuff. If the internal or external rotator cuff needs a little bit of stretching. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you the tests, and I'm going to assess myself if I've got some tightness. Now what you're trying to do is grasp your fingers between your shoulder blades. So this is how it goes. I'm going to go up, above, and under and try to grab my hands and touch my fingers together, and then do the opposite side like this. And as you can see, I can't even come close to touching my hand. That's a definite red sign. Now, if you can touch a little bit your fingers, that's yellow. And if you can grab your hands, your external and internal rotator cuff are perfectly mint, and you have passed with a green light the shoulder reach test. Now, test number 3, we're going to be assessing the pectorals if they're tight or not, including the front delt and maybe a little bit of the subscapularis. So, the first thing you want to do is find yourself a DOORJAMB. Since I don't have one at my availability, I'm going to use this squat cage right now. Put my arm at a beautiful 90 degree, just like this, elbow and shoulder at 90 degree. I'm in my DOORJAMB. You see I've got both my arms. And now I'm going to see how far can the front of my shoulder pass this level of the DOORJAMB. Now, if you can't even move a little bit and you're so tight that you can't even move forward, that's a red light. Now, if you can pass a little bit, that's a yellow light. And if you can really move past without forcing too much on the DOORJAMB, the front of the shoulder, that's a green light. And if so, you're perfect to continue to test number 4. And it's an important one, guys, because oftentimes you're going to have a tight pec minor here and a tight pec major here. But this stretch is perfect to actually touch all these muscles and these key components today. So that's it for this test. We're going to test number 4. Test number 4 is called the Statue of Liberty stretch. And that's what we're going to test today. Try to find if our lats are really, really tight. So what you're going to do is lie down just like I'm going to do. Just like this on your back flat, your head in line and everything. I want you to grab that arm and let's see if my shoulder, elbow, and wrist can actually touch the floor without any too much tightness in the lat right here. So I'm going to try to go here, and I feel a little bit of restriction about here. So if you're touching the floor easily, and feel what's happening on this part here, the lat. Now, if you can touch the floor, it's a green light. If you're above 2 inches, that's a yellow light. And if you're not even close, you're about here, and you're stuck, and the lat is really tight, well, that's a red light, okay, guys? And that oftentimes promotes a lot of shoulder impingements and also is a great indicator that if there's also some lower back pain. So it's a great test to assess. Try it out. Let me know how you do on this one. Okay, this is the final test of this video, the sleeper stretch, and probably the most important because we can check or assess how the joint is. If there's some tightness in that joint that needs to be released. Because remember, it's not about strengthening a weak shoulder, it's about releasing a stiff shoulder oftentimes when you have a shoulder injury. So let's do the sleeper stretch and see what are the level. I want you to go on your side, everything in line on your body, and then you put your arm right in front of you just like this. I'm going to go back so you can see. And now I'm going to bend my arm at 90 degrees. I'm going to use this hand. I'm going to push down. I'm going to see where can I go. And I'm actually locked at about here. This is the red zone. Now, if you go all the way up to here, that's a yellow zone. And if you can touch the floor, that's a green zone. And that's very important to assess because oftentimes people get adhesive capsulitis. They're wondering why. It's time to stretch that capsule in order to take out the stiffness out of it before the other four takes care of the weakness and basically basic stretches. So I hope you liked this whole video, guys. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time as we are starting a brand new line of videos for you guys, which are all going to be really amazing. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Ciao.